What is up, it's Cheezy and
Tom,
yes. Now,
tis I.
this is
What the
I don't know
fuck?
what to call this. Like, I would say this is basically a hand-me-down podcast right now.
Yeah.
So whenever your car breaks down and you need to borrow your friend's shitty car, that's what this is,
Mm-hmm.
practically.
Good time. It's like a racing horse with one leg. That is
Yes.
this podcast in a nutshell.
So a dead horse?
A dead horse.
Yeah, because don't horses get shot if they have like a broken leg or a cold?
Not my horses.
There's
They
just
just
like
stay in the shed.
it's like achoo, and then bam.
Mm-hmm. Put down, but not mine. I breed mine amputee horses. They're gonna be big one day. Invest in amputee horses.
Oh boy.
Imagine how fun the races would be, though.
I already know what the title of this podcast is gonna be.
Mm.
Amputee horses.
It's gonna be a good one.
And I was worried that I wouldn't be able to make like a picture for us, but now I know what I'm gonna put as the picture to make this as offensive as I can.
Great.
Yeah, it's good. It's gonna be good.
It's some quality content we've got here.
Damn right.
We don't know what the fuck we're doing.
So basically, what is happening right now is we are bringing back Cheeze-Cast.
I think so.
Now, we
what's
we
happening?
brought this back for a specific reason.
Mm.
Do you want to tell them what reason it was?
Because we don't have shells to upload.
That's a reason.
Mm-hmm.
However, there's another reason.
Is it
Maybe
because I
it's
have 2 days
maybe-
left to live?
Maybe a specific day that happened recently.
Let me look. Let me look at my calendar real quick. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Yeah, you see.
I see what you mean.
You see what I mean?
About on the 21st of June was the longest day of the summer, according to my Game of Thrones calendar. So we're going to be celebrating that on the podcast. Right?
Don't fuck around with me. Don't fuck around with me right now.
I thought like we
Don't
were
fuck around
celebrating.
with me.
I bought fucking party poppers, dude. Don't do that. Don't do that. I can feel you. I can feel your breath on me. Stop doing it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It was my birthday yesterday.
Yes, yay!
It was my birthday. I had a very, very drunk birthday, and this podcast would have been a lot better if it was recorded the day before. But sadly, I fucked up a lot. So blame me for this one-legged horse episode. Basically.
Oh boy. It's okay, it's okay. We got quite the interesting topics, and I think that this will bring about some interesting things.
Sweet.
So first off, I always like to start off these podcasts with maybe bringing up something that has been going on recently in the people who are on the show, their lives. So if there's anything interesting going on with you, Tom, other than your birthday.
Let me, I got my new PC up.
Yeah.
Well, it's working, but I still need internet for it.
That's in correlation with a different topic, which I'm glad you brought that up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say there's a lot of games that we've been wanting to play, and we will be allowed to play them and record them when Tom gets his new PC working.
All I need now is the internets and the Windows, I believe.
The internet
So-
and the windows.
So coming soon to a YouTube near you,
Yeah.
Tom plays new PC games.
Yo,
Dude.
homie.
Rich homie Quan.
Well, for me, the biggest thing that's happened recently is that I put in my 2-week notice for quitting my awful job at Dairy Queen. Finally.
And I would
So
give you a round of applause, but I'm holding my mic with one hand, so you can... There you go.
Thank you.
No
That just
problem.
reinforced my decision.
I like it when you say that.
Reinforced my decision?
Right, say it again.
Reinforced my decision.
You sound like such a strapping man when you say that sentence.
Well, you know, I put my straps on one toe at a time.
You've got the power, haven't you? You can quit that job whenever you like.
I did.
And you will. 'Cause that's a strapping Cheezy, isn't it? He
Yes.
knows how to get the job done. Hey. Would you like a little dairy with that queen? Not anymore, 'cause I've quit. But I can still do things to you, baby.
So first topic on the list of topics is the Steam Summer Sale. So, what games have you bought from the Steam Summer Sale, Tom? What games have you bought?
I'm sorry, I got a bit off the topic.
Just a little bit.
Steam Summer Sale. I'm gonna get up my library for this. Okay, I'm gonna go in alphabetical order for all the stuff I bought. Alright, first of all, I bought the Battling of the Blocks theater.
Which we
Which
will
is-
be doing soon. We've been
Oh.
very excited to do that.
Same here. We've been
Wait.
trying to. We've been like, wanting to do that for ages. I think ever since we've
Exactly
done all-
3.25 ages.
Hmm.
That's exactly how long.
Yeah. But ever since we had our Castle Crashers playthrough, which was over a year ago now, we've wanted to play that, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Next thing I bought was... Don't fucking find anything. What? Paper Sorcerer. Which is I haven't really played it, really. I've only played 5 minutes of it. I might do a let's play on it or something, but it looks pretty good.
Sounds
it's
neat.
Like, it's you can be a sorcerer, and you made of paper, so he's a paper sorcerer, and he's enjoying being a sorcerer that's made out of paper. So there you
Play
go.
with paper at 60 FPS. New innovative next-gen technology.
You know the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, next game I got was Papers Plus. And this is apparently a pretty good game, so I picked it up on sale. Picked it up on sale. It's a game where you get to be a Russian guy who handles Russian passports. And it's meant to be pretty intense. So I might be doing a let's play on that as well in the future. Next game I got was a shitty horror game called Real Horror Stories Ultimate Edition, which I played all the way with my girlfriend, and it's the fucking
Not ultimate?
worst.
Not ultimate?
It's the worst. I picked. Do you know how much I picked?
But
up
it's
for?
real horror
You know-
stories, Tom.
No, seriously.
It's
seriously,
real.
Seriously, fucking listen to me. Do you know how much I picked this up for?
How much?
I don't know how this like transfers to dollars, but I picked it up for 23 pence. And I want my fucking money back. I can't believe I wasted. I'm gonna get this up. I wasted
How much-
100.
How much is a
what-
pence compared to a pound?
Oh my god, I have no idea.
Oh.
Wait, compared to a pound?
Yeah. Like how many
Oh, no.
pence create a pound?
Oh, 100.
100 pence? Oh, that's like a penny. You
A hun-
paid.
100 pennies a pound.
Okay, so I would say that's about maybe like $2. $1 to $2 for American dollars.
Wow. You guys are getting it harsh for real horror stories, I'm telling you that much. It's really shit. Just
The funny thing is I was going to try to like put up gameplay of all the games that we mentioned that we bought, and I can't wait to watch gameplay of this.
Good luck at that one. I might even do a let's play of that just to showcase how shit it is. But okay.
I thought about doing that about a different game.
Next game I got was actually a game I got for free because people were giving out free quotes for it. I haven't played it. It's called Space Chem. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Space Chem, like chem for chemistry or something like that. Never even heard of it, but it was free, so I picked it up.
All right.
Picked it up, and yeah, that's it. It's all the games I got from the Steam summer sale.
Neat. Well,
what about you?
You'll probably notice a theme with my games that I bought, and if you don't, then I will explain the theme afterwards. So the first game I got, going in alphabetical order, is Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, which is basically a game where you play as an older and younger brother, and I don't know the full extent of the story. However, I do know that it's a puzzle game, and it's an adventure game, and it looks amazing. Like the scenery, the environments that they have shown in the trailers, it just looks so good, and I feel like I'm going to be able to do quite a good playthrough of it because I'm a older brother myself, so I think that I'll be able to connect to it on a personal level. So I think those are the best kind of playthroughs.
I've seen gameplay of that, dude, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks really good, I think. And like I even looked up like immersive games, and I think like top 10 immersive games on Steam, and I think it was top 10 like immersive indie games, I think it was, and I think it was like number 4 or 3 on the list, and that's mainly why I checked it out. But I had wanted to get it a long time ago, but yeah, it was only $2 and I got it, and I'm gonna be recording it sometime soon. As soon as I can get around that.
Nice one.
Thank you. My next game is another thing that I did, not for recording, but for streaming, is the Lego Movie video game. I got this because Marcus and me love the Lego Movie. It's like definitely my top 5 movies in the past 2 years.
I will tell you now, that's probably... Even though it's not a comedy, it's probably one of the funniest films I've ever seen this year.
That is one of the greatest movies I've ever watched in my entire life.
It is probably the best animation film I've ever watched.
It's really fucking good.
Yeah, it is really fucking good.
One of the best things about that movie, it wasn't even the movie, is like we were in the theater and we looked around and we noticed that other than the parents, we were the oldest people in there.
It was the exact same for me and my girlfriend.
It was so great. We just look around, there's just a bunch of kids and their parents, and I was like, oh, fuck. And even, like, our gym teacher and our English teacher, which are married, they were there, and they were going to see a movie, and they asked us what movie we were seeing, and when we said the Lego Movie, our gym teacher just had this, like, look of disappointment on him. It was the best. He's just like, oh, my God.
Like, you're totally getting a feel for this.
Yes. But the Lego Movie is a game that me and Marcus have been wanting to do a live stream of for a long time. Ever since I mentioned live streaming to Marcus, he's the one who suggested that game, and I was like, oh, hell yes, we're going to do it. So we'll be streaming that sometime in the near future.
So is it any good, the game?
I haven't played it yet. I want to save the experience, like the initial experience from me, for the stream. And Marcus has already played quite a bit of it and is almost beaten it, which is good because he said he wasn't going to spoil anything, and he isn't going to like hold my hand through it unless I ask him like for help. So it'll be a new experience unless I get stuck. Then, yeah.
Sweet.
You can create your own Lego character, and then most of the Lego games you can do that, except I feel like it's going to be more free because you have a blank slate pretty much of a character, and there's not a specific theme. Like for Marvel Heroes, it's like heroes, and you have to create a hero or a villain. And for like the Lord of the Rings, you have to make like a medieval Middle Earth kind of person, you know. So I feel like the character customization is gonna like have more customization because it doesn't have nearly the limits that the other Lego games have.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay,
I think
so
that the only Lego games I ever played is the Star Wars one, and that's
yeah,
it.
I played the shit out of the Star Wars Lego games. Oh my god, when I saw that was a game, I found out that out at my cousin Donovan's. Oh my god, I was just like into it immediately.
It was really great. I had it for the PlayStation 2, and I just couldn't stop playing it.
It was the best.
My childhood games.
I played it on the computer, but that thing is a bitch and a half to play co-op on the computer, especially in like the pod racer scene, in the like for the first one, I think it was. It's where you're like the young Luke or Anakin Skywalker. Almost got murdered by a bunch of Star Wars fans right there. But whenever you're like doing the pod racer scene, like the keyboard is cut in half, and it's so difficult to play co-op like that because you can't. I don't remember because I don't think you could plug in a controller or anything like that for it. I don't think that was a feature, so it kind of sucked.
It was hard times back then.
Yes, the Great Depression, where you couldn't use controllers on PCs. I'm pretty sure you could. I just didn't have one. Because I remember, my stepmother had a Harry Potter 4 for the PC. I had it for the GameCube, so it was much easier to play. But she had it for the PC, and she had this weird ass controller that was had 7 buttons, 7 of all numbers, like not 6, not 8. Not like an even number where it could make a nice pattern. 7.
Is that like humanly functionable?
I don't know. It was just like there were
do you need to have
there's 6 buttons in a line, 3 on top and 3 on the bottom, and then there was just 1 off to the left, like where the A, B, X, Y would be on a controller, for reference, like on the right side, and the joysticks were right next to each other. It was almost like where the old NES controllers, I think, had the 1 joystick in the middle. They had 2 in the middle, and they would always knock into each other when you used them. It was really weird.
Couldn't handle that.
Well, you know what the weirdest thing was about it?
What?
The connection wasn't USB. It was VGA.
VGA?
Yeah, where, the blue connection for monitors?
Oh.
Where you have to screw it in.
Is that it?
Yeah, that was what it was.
Whoa.
I was so you're telling me, in order to use your shitty-ass controller, I have to have a second graphics card or a different cord for my monitor?
Oh my god.
That's
almost tough times. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Lego game, gonna be fun. Or Lego movie game is gonna be fun. Gonna stream it, and it's gonna be fantastic. Probably gonna upload it to YouTube anyways, because Twitch has this feature where you can just upload it straight to YouTube from your past broadcasts. So I can also highlight things, so I can upload highlights to the channel. Other than that, I think the next one would have to be, oh my god, this game is fucking amazing. This is such a unique game and such a cool game to play that I don't understand why anyone wouldn't like this game. So let me try to... what?
Bacon Simulator 2014.
Well, I mean, I didn't even have to tell people that it was good. I mean, it's just a given. That's the best game in the world.
Oh. I'm sorry. Okay, I won't talk.
But this game... Okay. So, you are a planet in this game. And you have, children that are, giants. Well, pretty much gods that can shape the earth. You have a water giant that can, make oceans.
Oh, I think I know what game you're talking about.
Yeah, it's called Rias.
Oh. Not Skyrim.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I don't think you play a planet in Skyrim.
What if, like, you name, like, your character Pluto, and, like...
I mean, in that case, you could say that you're playing a dog.
Oh, fuck you, Cheezy. Fuck you.
So, your planet and your children are basically like giants or gods, and they shape the surface, like your surface, and you have to use them in like correlation with each other, and like combine their powers and use their abilities together to basically make a thriving like surface for life to thrive on and live on.
The perfect environment.
Yes, pretty much. And like you can create mountains, you can create oceans, you can create swamps, forests, and deserts, and you can combine them to make even like more diverse landscapes. Like you can mix the rock giants' powers with the swamp giants' powers, and it'll create like special minerals, and like it'll give the people technology. But
can you make Detroit?
Well, yeah, you could. Like, okay, so
really?
I mean, you could like, I don't know if like the town names
could you
are
like
random.
combine like the rock giant with like the knife giant?
There's no knife giant.
And then like the mud giant with the gun giant?
There's no mud or gun giant.
Oh. No Detroit, I guess.
So the one of the most unique features of the game, I think, is the fact that the humans, like, you don't control them at all. You can just influence them by shaping the world around them and giving them like minerals and animals and like plants. And that's why I think is the coolest part about it, because like they can get greedy, and if they get too greedy, what they can do is they'll start wars with your other towns. And if they get too greedy to the point where they can't be like saved or changed, then you are basically forced to use your giants to murder them.
Doesn't sound too bad of a loss.
Yeah. And like it can go the other way though too, because the goal is to set up the humans with the right resources and the right, like, you influence them in a way that they work together, and like I said, they make your surface thrive, because at the end of the like 30-minute or 60-minute cycle, whatever you like set it to, at the end of it you'll go to sleep and your giants will go to sleep, and it shows the planet or like your surface like aging pretty much. And if you did good, then it will keep going on and you can continue playing after you wake up again. But if you do bad and the humans are like greedy or they aren't set up well enough to thrive, then your surface will be turned back into a desolate wasteland and you'll have to start over.
So basically the goal is just like not to fuck up the planet.
Yes, not to fuck up yourself.
Yeah, okay.
You have to
Thanks,
give them
Obama.
the resources and the mindset to work together and keep you going. Pretty much.
Inspirational, dude.
Thank you. It's almost like you're a grandparent teaching your kids, the giants, how to be parents, and the humans are the children.
It's pretty retarded.
Wow.
I mean, you were speaking smart up to that point, and then it was just like I don't even know what you're saying now.
Well, other than that, speaking of retarded things, I bought Terraria on my phone.
On your phone?
Yeah, I bought mobile Terraria because whenever I've been playing only Smite, and here's the theme that I was talking about. All the games, other than the ones I bought for Let's Plays and streams, all the games I bought were games that have like grindy things that take time to do and like progression.
Yeah.
So things that I can do while waiting to queue up for a game in Smite. That's what all these games are for.
Seriously.
So I bought Terraria, so like if I'm waiting for a game in Smite, I could just like pull open Terraria and just like and
Dude,
do
you've
shit.
got a fucking problem with Smite.
Like, okay, oh well, I have to practice. Come on.
I know, but you know, buying
No.
games for the sake of waiting like a few seconds for a match.
Few
God
seconds.
damn.
No. Not for a few seconds. What will happen is
Maybe a minute.
10 minutes.
Maybe a minute. Whoa.
Because I do league and pre-mades, which take 10 minutes to queue up.
I do league and pre-mades.
And sometimes the
I'm
league,
more
like
important.
the basically what it like it'll fuck up because it won't be able to find people for you to play with or whatever the reasons are. It'll fuck up and you have to wait for another 10 minutes.
Aren't you a poor soul?
Yeah. I am.
It's what Smite does to you. Leads up your expectations and just pushes you back down. Fucking shame. Fucking shame, Cheezy.
Other than that, I bought a bunch of DLC for Magicka because I started playing that with some of the members of my team. And if you want to find out how much of your friends are pricks, play Magicka with them. It's so easy to kill each other that they will show their true colors.
Never played that game before. How's it like?
It's pretty fun. It's pretty hilarious too. There's a lot of references in it, and it's kind of ridiculous. But it's ridiculously stupid. Some of the stuff they do, but it's so ridiculously stupid that it's funny.
Okay.
That's basically what Magicka is.
Sounds like my type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like something that'd be nice for us.
It's
but
quality time.
One of my biggest gripes about it is that we played through the campaign, we've got through 3 or 4 chapters, and I cannot start over at that point. I have to start over the story completely. For some reason. You can't start from where you last played if you play in a multiplayer match.
It's Heartbreaker Hotel up in here.
Yes.
Wah.
Wah.
Wah. Wah.
First world problems.
Exactly.
I gotta play through this game again. This game that I enjoyed so much, I gotta do it again and enjoy it again. It's awful.
Thanks, Obama.
So that topic went on for 30 minutes, but that's okay because we practically did 2 topics in one. Steam Summer Sale and games we played.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, I'm going to take out one of the topics because I was going to talk about my Smite team and what we've been doing and the success we've had in tournaments recently and the not-so-success we've had and just playing Smite in general. But the member of my team that was going to be a special guest on this, he's out of town because his grandpa is in the hospital. So I think that's why. So he's out of town, so I'm just going to skip the Smite stuff, and we're going to go on to basically a bunch of topics that are all about us, because I wanted us to kind of reintroduce ourselves to y'all, because it's been a while since we've done this. It's literally been 2 or 3 summers ago was the last one that went up.
True.
Every other one has broken.
It's like a curse. It's a Cheeze-Cast curse. We've only been able to upload one, but we've done loads, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. We did one. We did that one 2 summers ago, which was great. It was me, you, Ty, and Taryn, and it was great. And I think that Ty and Taryn left. Was that the one where they left?
Yeah, it was just you, me, and you.
And then my dad came in. That was great.
I loved it.
That was amazing. And then there was one where me and my dad tried to do one by ourselves, and we even live streamed it. But for some reason, it didn't really live stream. I don't think.
I watched that one on Twitch.
Oh, well then. Okay, here's what happened. It didn't save to my computer like I set it to, and it didn't put it in our past broadcast, so I couldn't upload it to YouTube from Twitch. So that didn't go up. Then later, we ended up doing one where... Wait, when was the next one?
Did we do another one when it was still me, you, Taryn, Ty, and Dom and AJ?
I don't think so.
Well, the next one would have been me, you. It would have been when I was first introduced to Marcus and Cassie. I think.
And the reason why that messed up is because we had one fucking microphone for 3 people, and it sounded awful. You couldn't hear me. You could clearly hear Cassie, and it just murdered your ears. And you couldn't hear Marcus at all. So it was completely fucked.
Now we're here, I guess.
Then the next time we tried to do it was yesterday.
That's right.
Which we were doing it because it was Tom's birthday. We didn't have Tom for reasons that I don't care about anymore. It's fine. However, it was a pain in the ass at the time.
I'm sorry.
It's whatever. We had me, Cassie, and Marcus. Marcus came over so we could use my 2 microphone setup. And we had Crom, which he's our mid laner, for those you don't know, on my Smite team. And it was really cool. Everyone was getting along a lot better than I thought they would. Crom didn't murder Cassie, which was surprising. And everything was going great until about an hour in. I was like, I wonder how long we were going. We probably need a break about now. So I stopped the recording, checked the audio, and my audio from my microphone was echoey for no reason. Like Marcus was sitting right next to me, and his was fine. Mine was echoey though.
Well, it better not be echoey now, because we've retried Cheeze-Cast so many fucking times.
Yeah.
And I think I'm starting to lose my pulse.
There is literally no reason why it should be echoey now, because I'm using only one microphone.
Well then.
But still, like, his was fine, but mine wasn't for no reason.
It's just a shame that, like, how this one will probably be more likely to go up, but it's just like the 2 of us. I imagine that would be like a lot more.
It's almost like a kind of metaphorical thing, because that's how it was for a while. Like, a bunch of stuff started not working out. We tried to get together on things that just would not work out. We tried to do Let's Plays that didn't work out. We tried to get people on our team that didn't work out.
Yeah, but that was just like
it was just
our
us
channel.
After a while.
That was just the channel.
Yeah, just a bunch of like things that wouldn't work, and
loads of planning, no stuff,
no doing,
no content.
Yeah,
that was just the channel. We might as well like put that in the description.
We plan shit. We plan to poop, but we don't give you poop.
Swag notes. No, but there was like monthly periods where
nothing.
We would plan. I think we would plan.
We would have good ideas too, but we couldn't execute them.
And then, from out of nowhere,
we'd come out and be like, "Hey guys, how's it going? Here's a new video series that we expect you to care about, even though we haven't been active in like a month or so."
Yeah, but what I find interesting is that our most popular video was the video that we put up like as soon as we got out of our hiatus.
Yeah.
The fanfiction.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was trying to decide which one that you were talking about, the fanfiction or the rap battle, because that happened about the same time, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because like it was like December, wasn't it?
And the rap battle, I'm pretty sure was July. No, January. July. What am I?
Yeah.
It's not even July now. January.
Yeah. It was just like out of nowhere. We were just like, "Hey guys, we're back, and we're doing this now, but we're not doing this now."
And we got a few thousand views, and that's all right.
Yeah, and like, I was so excited too. Like, it was unbelievable. We were doing so good. We put so much effort into the battle, on the writing, and just like trying to get it right. We finally uploaded it without the animation and said it was a preview to see who would want us to actually go through with it. And so many people said, "Yes, do it. We want it." And it made me feel so bad that I couldn't get it done.
We couldn't find anyone who could get it done.
Yeah.
The best we could do was some Romanian 12-year-old, and he didn't have a fucking clue what he was doing.
Yes.
It's a complete disaster. But we've rewrote Hades versus Anubis like a while ago.
And I gotta say, it's much better.
I know it is, but
we
it's a
kept
shame
all
that
the best lines, and we we added even better lines, I think.
But I'm just saying, it's a shame that we can't like animate it and get it
yes,
up.
yes.
We've got
We
like
even got a
perfectly-
comment from like 2 people, I think, said this.
I've
Is they wanted us to just do it without animation.
Do you reckon
and-
we should do that?
I have thought about it seriously, and you know what? I would love to, but it like every time I think, okay, yeah, let's do it, I stop myself and I'm like, wait a minute. But if we did animate it, it would be so much better.
It would, but like this at the at the state we are now, I don't think we're gonna get an animator like anytime soon.
No,
to
especially
be
with
like-
me quitting my job, and I don't think Marcus will be able to finance an animator on his own.
And I mean, like,
There's no way we're gonna get an animator.
Even if we put like a battle that has no animation up, it's still gonna get views, and it might even
Yes.
get with subscribers. Cause, do you? Who would feel like a dick for bringing this up? Do you remember Epic Rap Battles 10?
Oh my god, I do.
You remember?
I remember
Rap
that
Battle?
guy. The guy
was
who
about to
like
mention
wrecked
him.
me.
Then
I
I
remember that
remember
guy.
the rap battle you both had.
Oh my god, that was
so
awful.
fucking hilarious.
It was so fucking terrible. I can't- like at the time, I was like, "Yeah, I'm kicking his ass," and I play it back now, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Well, to be honest, he wasn't fucking good either.
Yeah.
I hate him so much. He is one of the worst, like, ERB homages I've
Yeah.
ever seen on YouTube ever.
was,
I'm
like-
so glad he stopped making videos. I hate him.
It was funny because like I used to like his videos, and the only reason I liked it is because he made me think, hey, if this guy can do it, I can do it too. And whenever I did think that, I put up 2 battles within 2 days, which were absolute shit. But
it was the same for me, man. I'm pretty sure that I used to like him, and when I had my Monster Rap Battle channel.
yeah, and then whenever
And-
I like watched him more, I realized how shitty his were.
And
Like,
he's
It
just a
was
dick.
practically
he
the
hasn't,
same thing every time.
he hasn't got a personality.
Yeah,
You can't
exactly.
You can't
Every
change his...
character was the same voice. Literally
Exactly.
every fucking character was his nasty ass voice.
And it was just the worst that he ended up getting millions of views because he was
Yes.
in like the recommendations from ERB.
Yes, that's the only reason.
Of
Why you
course I
got
was
that.
jealous.
He
It was
made
just-
3 battles between 2 football players who weren't even like really hyped or like there was no like spotlight
I didn't
on
know
them.
who they were.
Yeah, exactly. There was just 2 football players of different teams that I guess he liked or disliked.
It's the worst, and I
He
hate
did-
how many fans that he's got.
He did
He's
3
still
of those.
got like
Fucking
quite a few
shit.
subscribers, I think. You know.
And some of
You
his
know what?
battles didn't
You know
even
what?
make any sense.
I'm gonna fucking search him up now. I'm gonna see how many subscribers he has.
Like-
Because I'm
One of his battles was Spider-Man versus Captain Hook.
Exactly.
What the fuck
does
is that? What is
Are
the
they both red?
correlation?
Was one a superhero, one a villain?
They
he
both
has
they both wear red.
he has 13,175 subscribers. Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Oh, I know why, because recommendation, like you said.
I've stumbled across a lot of channels recently which have way too many subscribers than they deserve.
I've stumbled a lot of channels that are actually really good rap battles that need more. Like there's this one guy.
There's
Who-
very, very few channels that I can name that does good ERB.
He's got, I don't remember how much he's got, but he does this thing, and he did it like before he even got big. Like he did this because he wanted to, and he wanted to show his art, that he could do it. He would do 8-bit rap battles, is what it was called, and he would take the characters and draw them out himself
who you're
and
talking about.
animate it. And while his accent was kind of hard to understand, the lyrics were all right, and the animation was pretty good. And afterwards, he'd do like a watercolor painting of the characters, and not many people put that extra effort in. And I was like, wow, this guy deserves a lot more than what he's getting. I don't remember what he's at.
Yeah, I was
But-
subscribed to him for a while. The thing is,
Yeah.
I really liked the way that he like presented it all.
Hmm
I thought that the animation and the sprites, all of that was really good. But like,
Yeah,
I thought that sometimes the accent and the lyrics.
yeah,
were
it
just
was
too
hard to follow sometimes.
But he is one of the better ones out there, to be honest.
Yeah, if you can follow him, like follow his accent and understand what he's saying, then absolutely you're gonna love it.
There was a guy who but once again, back when I had my rap battle channel, I used to talk to him and message him a lot, and he was really, really good with rap battles. And if you type it in YouTube, he doesn't have his channel anymore, but someone's uploaded his videos again. He was called DBZ Rap Battles, and he would do rap battles with characters from Dragon Ball Z, and they were really, really good. They weren't like, I don't know, they weren't like what normal people would do, but they were like, it was like a gangster rap battle of Dragon Ball Z characters, and it was really fucking funny, and it was really good as well. But he stopped making videos and he deleted his channel. But if you type in DBC rap battles, it should still be up on YouTube.
There's a bunch of different ones. I can't tell.
Probably my favorite rap battle, except from like ERB like channel.
We've talked about people who deserve more and people who deserve less. How about we talk about people who had a good thing going and ruined it?
I want to say
Infinite
video game rap
Source.
battles.
Infinite
What
Source.
did you say?
Infinite Source.
Him too.
Oh my god. Like, he got to the point... Okay, so he had a bunch of rap battles. I could get past the fact that, like, with ERB 10, every voice was the same. And...
Yeah,
like,
but he
he didn't really change. He didn't get better.
I know, but like he at least like edited some parts to make it sound like it was a different person.
Yes. But
he just
if you
stayed the same
watch
for
one of
way
his
too long.
battles, like from like one of his early battles and compare it to now, I think the quality on his mic is a little bit better, but the way he talks and the way he flows is almost exactly the same for every battle. Like,
I also
it's
don't
so
like
slow.
some of the things that he like just comes up with.
Yeah.
Like some of the punchlines just don't really
they were
hit.
pretty nice.
I think
some of
it's
them.
because like instead of like normal people where they'd have like one person face another and that would be it, he has like the same occurring characters.
Yes, that's what
and
I
then
was gonna say.
He
has
ends up
like
running out of
3.
lyrics.
I think he's had Goku in like 4 or 5 rap battles already. Like,
I know.
Goku versus Superman 1 and 2, Goku versus Vegeta 2 of those.
And
I'm
then
pretty sure he's done
ERB
Goku versus Sonic.
ERB just does one Goku video and just nails it all.
Oh my god, yes. They will. I don't think they'll ever be able to top that.
It was
That
really
was
good.
so amazing. Oh my god.
I didn't
like
even
as soon
expect
as
them to do it, but
as soon as I didn't think they were gonna do it so early. I thought they'd save that for last. But as soon as they did it, as soon as it started, I was just like, I was like kind of iffy about it because the beat sounded kind of shitty, and I thought it was like because the preview I was watching was like had shitty audio and shitty quality. But then it changed and it got like all intense, and I was like, oh shit! And they started rapping. I was like, haha, yes.
it's great, isn't it?
Yes. And
Alright.
you like sometimes the acting for the ERB they could do a lot more, and I thought that was gonna be the case. Like the audio and the rapping was gonna be good, but the presentation with the characters was gonna be bad. And then and then I watched the video version, and I was like, oh, yes.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
But yeah. So who else do you think is?
Like you said, video game rap battles. Oh my god. He had
I hate that
loved
dude.
his early rap. I loved his early rap battles.
I hate him.
Like he did his Yugi versus Gohan, I think it was, and the quality was so shit, but it was so good because like the lyrics were like clever, like they had a bunch of references and they were also insulting each other at the same time, and it was just like great.
I'm gonna say that I don't like him just because he seems like a massive dick. I don't know, like every time like I watch like either it would be like a rap battle or like a vlog or some shit like that.
Yeah.
He just come off as like mega arrogant and
Well, like he did a bunch of live Q&As with a bunch of other rap battlers that he does like battles with. And he do a bunch of those, and I was like, okay, you know what? I've liked some of the videos from this guy. I'll watch it, see what questions are asked, and you know what they were doing the entire time that I was watching?
what was that?
Sitting there looking up stuff on the internet, and people kept leaving out of nowhere. No one was talking. It was so boring, and no one was making an effort to like even get people to ask questions. It was just no interaction whatsoever.
But I do hate people more than him. I'm gonna end up ranking these. Okay, so I'll say my top 3 hated ones. Video game rap battles will be number 3. Number 2, have you ever heard of a channel? I'm pretty sure these are like close with video game rap battles. Epic rap battle
parodies?
parodies.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
shit.
god. I hate
Wait. How about that Harry Potter dude?
I like that dude. He's the
So like,
best.
the only reason I like that
Oh,
guy
wait,
is
wait,
because he
wait.
uploads the preview of the audio. Like that's
Wait,
the
are you-
only reason I'm subscribed to him.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the kid on Epic rap battle parodies who looks a bit like Harry Potter.
No.
He was gonna be my number one. Because I was
No.
subscribed to him for so long.
I'm
just
talking about
because
the like Harry Potter 8756 something
yeah.
whatever.
He
dude.
was gonna be my number one because I was subscribed to him for so long just because he brought out ERBs like really early.
Yeah, because they're released on like Amazon or something.
And I can't remember which battle I was introduced to first, but they are fucking terrible.
Oh my god, they're so awful.
That's why I unsubscribed to him and I subscribed to another guy who releases Epic rap battle like early.
He like what like the reason why I
What?
hate his rap battle so much is because he uses like such obscure people from history that not
No
many
one-
people know about. So no one's gonna get the references that he makes.
Plus,
I mean,
he can't rap.
Yeah, that's
Plus-
also that.
I've seen his Q&A and he's a dick. He can't
Yeah.
even. He doesn't know how to do a Q&A. Like someone asks a question, he's like, I'd rather not talk about that, and they'll just like go to the next question. It would just why would you put that on? Okay.
Like I don't.
And
People
he's
continue to
he
do the
pisses me
same
off.
thing over and over again, and they don't realize that they gotta evolve. Like ERB came out with a bunch of new thing. Like ERB kind of sets the standard for rap. Like the rap
Exactly.
battles, they obviously set the standard because they're at the height of the industry. I guess you could call it industry. No, genre. I'll say it's a genre of videos. I think it's big enough to call it a genre, right?
Yeah.
All right. So they set the standard and they set the trends. So you kind of have to evolve and adapt to the standards and trends. And that means that, like with the style that ERB set recently, is they have multiple rhymes and little rhymes that like are all over the place. Like a word in the middle of this line could rhyme with something in the middle of the next one, or
It's
you get what I'm saying, right?
It does really help that like the two main guys are like musicians before they even started.
Yeah,
Epic Rap
and
Battles
they
History.
work in a comedic group.
So
Yeah.
like that would give them a massive advantage.
Yeah.
But they are definitely the best.
Yeah.
The best of the best.
And some people like think they can get a lot, like get by with having meh rapping, meh beats, meh video. If you're gonna go into it and have a terrible camera, terrible green screen effects, you have to have like nice editing or really good audio or really good
Well,
lines. You have to have something that's really good. You can't have it all
unless-
meh.
Unless the actual rap battle is good, I couldn't really give a shit.
Oh, I would have to say, credit to video game rap battles on one of his most recent ones. It's been a while since it came out, but one of his most recent ones is Professor Oak versus Charles Darwin. That one was really good. Like, it was it was pretty much like how usual. It's a shitty video quality, shitty.
I didn't even think that one was good.
I thought
honestly.
it was pretty good, mainly because I am a huge Pokemon fan, and all the Pokemon references, all the slight references to like little dialogue and little like things in Pokemon were just right on, and just loved it. That's probably the only reason why I liked it. And
I
plus
think it's-
the extra mile he went with the background and the editing, it made me think that hey, this guy has a chance because he's actually doing stuff new.
I'll accept that the video was really good, but like every time that I like see video game rap battles rapping, I just see his smug fucking face, and it pisses me off so much.
Yeah, he does that same face every single rap battle, even when he's Herobrine. He does that. He has his like face slightly turned to the camera and never looks at the camera like dead on. And he does this thing. I don't understand why he still does this. It's fucking ridiculous. He's been doing this for so long. He's got you know how cameras like they have the like little flip thing on the side so you can see yourself if you're recording?
Yeah.
He looks off to the side of that at random times. I'm like, turn the fucking thing around, asshole. I see you doing that. It's terribly unprofessional. You've been doing it ever since you started this shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember seeing his first one ages ago. Was it like Super Mario versus
Yes.
something? I
Yeah, it
can't
was
remember.
Super Mario versus It was Ash.
Oh,
Wasn't it?
right.
Yeah,
I think it was.
Yeah, it was Super Mario. It was Mario versus Ash.
And I didn't even mind that one because
Yeah, I thought it
back
was
then
alright.
he wasn't a smug asshole.
I
And
thought it was alright when I watched it.
like for a first battle, it was pretty good. And even
Yeah.
nice Peter commented on it.
But yeah, he was like, yeah, this is pretty good. And he even made a video about it saying, like, nice Peter approved. And I thought it was pretty funny. You know, I thought that was a good business decision, you know, capitalize on that.
Yeah.
You know, that was a good business decision.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah, he started out pretty strong for rap battles. And now they're always in each other's videos. Like, they have that, like, little group of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, in my opinion, don't check out ERB10.
No, don't check out ERB10. It's fucking terrible. Don't do it.
ERB parodies. Harry
Oh,
Potter.
don't look up Legend of Rap Battles either. That was pretty terrible too.
Oh, check up Legend Rap Battles.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hit
Don't
him
do
up
that.
on his
Please.
Twitter, Facebook.
Please. Wait, he doesn't have Twitter or Facebook.
Oh, he does now. I've
He
made one.
Oh god. I was about to say he never
Fan
had
club.
Twitter or Facebook.
Fan
I
club.
wonder if people are gonna like realize who I'm talking about as I'm saying he. Because I
Oh
even
my
mentioned it
God.
earlier.
I wish you. Is he coming back one day? Legend of Rap Battles? Is
There
he
was
coming
a
back?
hint at it, like before a while
Like a
ago.
year ago, like 2 years ago.
Yes, it was. Because like we did that rap battle, like me against him.
back from the dead. Woo!
Me and it was Cheezy versus LORB, and we did that, and it ended with a slight hint, but I had to delete that video because it got a copyright strike on it. Because
How?
YouTube did this huge like thing of massive copyright strikes on YouTube videos, and all of our celebration videos were copyright stricken.
Oh,
This fucking sucks.
yeah, definitely.
So our 200 subscriber celebration, our 500, and I think we did a 100 one. All that was deleted.
So if you're looking for popular rap battles, just go to Legend Rap Battles.
You know,
Or
If I had
8-Bit Rap
to,
Battles? What?
like, if I had to put anyone at, like, if you had to put anyone at second best when it came to rap battles, who would you put under ERB?
Is this like, yeah, okay.
Of course.
Let me take a drink of my milk before I decide.
I will take a drink as well.
I've seen. I'm gonna sound like a jerk when I say this, but I've seen a lot of rap battles over the years.
So have I. I'm like always looking for new ones.
Shit. I can't.
I mean, these people do not do, like, they do rap battles, but
Who you talking
they're
about?
not a channel that does exclusively rap battles. But I'd have to say, if I put anyone second, it would be Rhett and Link would be second.
Oh, I like those guys.
Yeah, their rap battles are really good, because they do really creative shit with their rap battles. Like, it's not just the same old this person's dissing this person from history. It's like, it's funny and it's clever at the same time. So yeah, I'd put them at second in rap battles.
I'm stuck between a lot of people, but
Yeah.
it's like it's pretty hard to decide because the people who I'm thinking of don't do rap battles either. But I've seen like one rap battle from them, and it's like catched in my head really quickly, and I reckon they're pretty good.
You know, I think I know who you would put as second.
Ooh, do
Who
you really?
Yeah, I
do
do.
you really? Do you
Yeah, I
really?
do. I
don't
do.
think you do. I don't
I
think you
do.
do. I don't think you do. I seriously don't think you do. Why are you laughing?
Maybe a
don't-
Mr. Seth Hart Gaming.
Who? Who? Who even is that?
Okay, this isn't the guy I thought I was, but
I know. That's why you said wasn't the guy. No, but oh my god. Who the fuck?
I don't know.
Who even are you talking about
I
right now?
The dude who did Smite rap battles, like as we were writing ours, who
Oh my
uploaded his
God.
own
Definitely him.
Triumph. It's so fucking bad. Like, oh my God, it was so bad.
Oh, so many dislikes.
Oh my God. Like
Oh.
we like he uploaded it like literally while we were finishing I think our last verse for Anubis at the or no was it Hades is last, right? No, Anubis is last because Hades went first, but Anubis is last verse. Right when we were finishing that, Tom says, "Oh God," in our Skype call while we're talking about lyrics. I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, I don't remember what you said, but it was basically saying someone beat us to the punch. And I look it up, and it was so fucking bad. And I think you were being all sarcastic, and you did a pretty good job at acting, like pretending like, oh shit, this one's better than ours. And I was like, nah, no.
Well, I guess at least the gameplay for the video.
Yeah.
But the
like,
actual...
The gameplay wasn't even that, like, exciting. It was... It just...
some guy.
It was just Apollo and Apollo versus Kronos of all people. They literally have nothing in common other than they're both Greek. Like, they're not even the same kind of, like, god in the game. Like, they don't even do the same position or, like, the same... They don't have anything similar in their lore or not. It's fucking ridiculous. You have the god of music and the sun versus the god of time.
Unbelievable.
It doesn't make any sense.
Have you let all your stress out?
No, I'm sure there's more somewhere in there.
All right.
But,
well, just let out whenever you can. I'm gonna say that this is gonna make no sense because the channel don't make rap battles, but there's been a rap battle on it and it's been stuck in my head for days, and it's still stuck in my head like recently. It's a channel called Syndigo, and they've done a rap battle with Markiplier before. I'm not sure if you've ever seen it.
Okay. Now,
What do you think of that?
I thought it was lovely.
I know, right?
I gotta say, it makes me, like, it takes me back to the old days of rap battles. When
The olden days, the
literally
golden
everyone had the word gay in every single one of their disses. Or faggot.
I know, man.
That is what I remember. That's what that makes me think of.
Puts a smile on my face.
Mm.
Not really. But still.
But I would love to see Markiplier rapping more. That is
Yeah.
a lovely thing that needs to happen.
It's pretty good. Okay, we've spent like half an hour talking about a topic that's not even on the topic list.
I mean, that's a good thing because I think it's nice to go back to our roots.
I guess so.
See, this has been going on for about an hour.
Uh-huh.
Should we just keep going since it's kind of late where you are?
If you want. Sure.
Because like if we took a break, it would just take up more time.
Yeah, just keep going. I'm fine.
Normally we take a break at about 30 minutes, but we were waiting for other people, see if they would get on, try this again with us, but they were unavailable because Marcus just got off work and Cassidy for other reasons. Anyways, on this topic list are a bunch of things that have something to do with us, and basically the first one is nervous niches. So basically, weird things you do. Well, at least that you think is weird. When you get nervous.
Well, I guess I don't know. What's your
I got one.
nervous niches?
So, whenever I say a lot of stupid shit, alright?
Uh-huh.
I say a lot of offensive shit as well.
People fucking know.
Now, when I realize that, like, how stupid what I said was, or if I think it's really stupid that I said that, I do this thing where I kind of, like, turn my head away, and, like, I'm like, oh fuck, shit. Like, I kind of, like, like, I don't know why. It's almost like my
Oh.
face is trying to hide from the stupidity of the thing I just said.
So
I'm just
like
like, oh fuck.
you say like something embarrassing, then you just do like an exorcist head turn. Is that what's going on?
Yes. It's almost like I turn into a turtle, and my head
Whoa.
I think I'm a turtle, and my head tries to go into my shell whenever I say something stupid, but it can't because I'm a human.
You are a human, as far
Yes.
as I'm concerned. But I think what I do is sometimes, well, when it might sound weird, but I do a little dance when I'm nervous. Like I do a little 2 feet shuffle.
Do you?
Yeah, like when I'm meeting someone new, okay, and like they're talking to some guy I know, but I'm not like involved in the conversation, so it's like a nervous,
That's
awkward
always lovely.
reaction thing.
Right.
So I do a little 2 feet shuffle. I do like my feet starts moving without my body's consent, and I start moving back and forth, and my feet just start shuffling.
Right. A lot of people
Yeah,
do
no.
that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like, a lot of people shuffle around whenever they're nervous, especially
Oh.
in school when they're doing presentations. Or they're
Well,
like,
my hands just go in my pockets and I just start shuffling.
yeah, that happens
Every day
a lot
I'm
too.
shuffling.
Hands do go in the pockets a lot when people get nervous.
So yeah, it's my nervous niches, I think.
I can't really think of anything else. Other things I do when I'm nervous is I will like get a really questionable face. Like, in order to hide my nervousness, I look like I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's basically what my face turns into.
Actually, something that I do when I'm nervous, I scratch my arm a lot.
Yeah,
Which is-
my
do you
head
ever do
itches
that?
a lot whenever I get really nervous.
Like
So,
if
and
I
my
say
back
something like
too. My
really
back itches
stupid,
a lot.
I'll
Or
just like
I'm nervous.
stretch my arm out and start scratching it for no reason, even though it's not itchy. I'll just start scratching.
Yeah,
It's a bit weird.
it is. Yeah.
Nervous niche. What a bitch.
Next is Irrational Fears.
Next.
So this can be
Evolve.
anything about like something you're scared of or stuff that has happened because of an irrational fear. So if you have a story that goes along with it, that'd be great.
When I was younger, I used to be scared of statues. Because this one time we had a class trip in my old primary school, and I was about 10 years old at the time, I think. But it was at a museum,
All right.
and they have like these wax figures. So they're not even like really statues. They just really look like humans. So this one day, we're all out in the museum, and like we're all going off in groups and stuff. And there was this part, I think it was like a lunch break or something, and everyone was just like scattered around one place, and like there was loads of statues and stuff. So little me, the explorer that I was, I decided to go off on my own into like this separate part of the museum, and it was really dark, and it was really like it was I can't really like it was pretty spooky, to say the least.
Right.
You had all these wax figures like cornering you pretty much, staring at you. And I remember looking at this one like wax figure, and it was a woman holding onto a wall, like hugging a wall or something. And I remember thinking, well, that's pretty weird. I'm gonna go back to my group now. And I turned back, and the first thing I saw was some gigantic horse eyes staring back at me.
Oh god.
And I just stood still. I stood still in with this massive horse wax figure,
Oh shit.
it looked like it was gonna hoof me in the face.
Gonna hoof you up.
And I stood there for about 5 seconds, and like tears just started rolling down my eyes.
Oh.
And I screamed, and eventually my teacher come and picked me up, and she was like, why are you crying? Like, what's going on? I just couldn't stop crying because this horse was staring at me, and it looked like it was gonna kill me. And ever since then, wax figures and statues used to scare the shit out of me.
That's pretty fucking traumatic.
So yeah, never go to a museum. Never take your kids to museums. Just don't. It's a bad experience. What about you?
Now, I got a couple things that aren't exactly irrational fears, but they're like my irrational ways of handling fear itself.
All right, this is
poetic right there.
Yeah, go for it. Sounds interesting.
So, there's something I do whenever I get scared. This started a couple years ago, I think, and it's like a defense mechanism for like whenever I'm scared of something. Is I get really, really angry at it, and I will just start cursing it out. For the most part, like if I'm watching a scary movie that scares me, I will cuss the shit out of the people and the like monster or killer that's trying to get them. Like I will just like get so angry at them, I'll call them like terrible names that I would never call anyone else. And I will say things in front of my mother that I would never say on a normal basis. And yeah. And it even happens like with these normal things, like if a bee like flies by me, I'm just like, motherfucking bee! I just like yell at it for no reason. Even though it just flies past me, I yell at it. I'm like, motherfucker, why are you existing right now? Then this is just like a weird way that I handle fear.
Okay. I guess. Sweet. I think the way I handle fear is I just sit in a corner and shit myself.
And like the other thing I wanted to bring up is like this was a long time ago when I was really young. Like I was like 6, I think. No, it had to be later than that because my brother was around. I think it was like 8 or 9, and like I would not be scared of things I should be afraid of. So it's complete opposite. Like I know this was a thing because one day I was like I said 8 or 9, and I was at my aunt's house, and I was playing with my little brother on this hill, and we were crawling up it, and I looked down as I was crawling up the hill, and I think I was kind of helping my little brother up the hill because he couldn't really walk up it on his own, and he fell over. I fell kind of like on top of him. I was trying to help him up, and I looked down, and we're both just sitting there looking at this hornet's nest in the ground as the hornets are flying up at our faces. And we did not give a shit until they stung us.
Christ, I think I would be like scarred.
Yeah, the hornets did not sting though, they bit. That was the weird thing. My little brother got bit in the ear. I got bit in the thumb, my left thumb, my right thumb, and my left index finger.
And it was painful.
So painful.
Right in the thumb.
Yes, I couldn't use either of my thumbs.
Couldn't hitchhike. If you were about to run away from home, you couldn't hitchhike.
Oh, it's awful.
Got a hornet bit.
And I couldn't make a gun or an L shape with my hand anymore.
Sucks, man.
Yeah, it was terrible times. When the Fire Nation attacked with bees, apparently.
What's next?
Well, this kind of goes in correlation with the fact that I quit my worst job I've ever worked, but keep in mind I've had only like 3 jobs, technically, because I've been partnered with YouTube and been making money with YouTube for a while now. It isn't like any money I could use at this point. I'm pretty sure I made about $30 on my first channel in total, but that was technically a job. I worked at Kroger's, and I've worked at Dairy Queen, and I wanted to do this what is your dream job, because I'm quitting, so kind of tie in kind of thing.
Yeah.
So what is your dream job, Tom?
I would say anything that I would happily take as a hobby would be my dream job.
Right.
So it would be like maybe I don't know, like say if I was really good at skateboarding or something,
right,
and I loved it and I got paid for it, that would be a dream job because I love I'd love like what I was doing. Why are you laughing?
I just pictured like a dog that was like the representation of skateboarding, like he was the god of skateboarding, because you said a dream dog.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, a dream dog would be skateboarding, you know?
I've run out of milk, so I'm getting a bit tongue twisted. But say if it was, I don't know, just having a job on YouTube or something, that'll be a dream job, because I love doing things for YouTube.
Yeah, right.
I'd happily do it for however long it takes.
Now, it's funny that you say that, doing YouTube as a job. I think I'm gonna enjoy streaming more than YouTube. Yeah. Mainly because it's a lot more laid back. There's a little less like editing and like production quality to go into it if you want a successful stream. Like, the most you need for a successful stream is you don't really need it. You could have an overlay. But green screen really helps, because if you have a green screen, it shows more of the game. And for the most part, it's just you hanging out with a bunch of people playing the game. And that's probably my favorite thing about it, because it's just like hanging out.
My goal for YouTube is, like, in the future, to get a really, really small, like, gathering, and just have, like, even if it's, like, I don't know, like, 5-10 people.
Yes, that'd be amazing.
Really, really care about, like, my channel, and they'll, like, comment all the time and stuff, that would be my goal for YouTube, just to get a few people that would care.
Yeah, exactly. Just to have one person say, hey, your video really helped me out in a tough time.
Exactly.
That would just, like, make my life.
That's my goal.
That would just make my everything. I would be such a more happier person if someone said that to me.
Same here. It's my goal, man. Just want to make the world a better place.
Now, I say all these nice things.
Oh yeah, all these nice things.
And, like, whenever I thought about the topic for Dream Job, I didn't think at all about YouTube. I didn't think at all about streaming or, like, anything like that. The dream job for me would be just sitting at home, playing, like, just doing my own thing, and getting money because of nothing, pretty much. Like, I've done nothing.
Oh, that doesn't count.
No, like, okay, so let me explain. So
that'd be a dream job for, like, anyone.
I know that, but, like, let me explain on, like, what I mean. So let's say, like, you're at home, you're doing nothing basically, but the reason why you're, like, where you're getting income from is because you own houses or you own property, so you're getting income from that, and that's a lot of income, and you're practically doing nothing at the time that you're getting that income. You just have to do the work to get the property or get the house that gives you the income.
Your dream job is to become a landlord.
Kinda. I mean, like, it just sounds like such an easy, like, at first it would be terribly hard, because land is pretty expensive, I think.
I wouldn't say that would be, like, you won't be able to just, like, chill back and get money all the time, dude.
I mean, obviously there would be problems with the land every now and again, but for the most part, I think it'd be pretty easy. Because then you could, like, hire people to manage it and still get paid more than them, which sounds like a really, really selfish and really asshole thing to do, but it's a nice thing still.
I can't disagree. Sounds pretty good to me.
But if I would have to say, like, that aside, I mean, obviously you're right. Being able to get a lot of money for doing nothing is everyone's dream job. I would have to say that being able to get a job in animation would be amazing. I would love to animate. Actually, to be honest, I would just love to finish an animation. Like, I've never finished one. Actually, I did finish one, but it was when I first started animating. I finished one. Actually, I finished a couple, but I'd never done, like, a actual full-length animation.
What you should do, you should make, to get back into animating, you should make maybe an intro or an outro for the channel.
That's what I wanted to do, but I just, like, every time I try to think of one, I would either come up with a good idea and not get started on it, or I wouldn't come up with an idea at all. Like, I couldn't come up with any ideas, or I would come up with an idea and I wouldn't, like, just do it because I don't know. I just, like, so afraid or, like, hesitant to do it.
I reckon you could do it.
I don't want to sound like a cocky asshole, but I'm pretty sure I could too. I just gotta, like, get myself to do it, because almost all the animations I've done recently, as I say recently, within the past, like, year or two, I've started and never finished. I even uploaded a preview of an animation for Mario, and
yeah, I saw that.
Like, the things I had planned for that were so cool. It was gonna branch out into this cool storyline with Mario, and Bowser was like gonna have to ask help for, or like create a new enemy that I was gonna create. Like I was gonna create my own like character that Mario was gonna have to fight, and it was gonna be a cool story, and also an epic fight at the same time. But I never did it.
It's a shame. I was looking forward to it.
Yeah. Oh, actually, funny thing was, a lot of people at my school that I know were at my high school were also looking forward to it. Like, so when's this coming out? When this is coming out? I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know. And it was, like you said, it's really unfortunate.
Well, get back into the animating business, dude. We all need you.
Yeah.
We're counting on you.
I think I might start doing stick figure animations because I want to do those for a long time because it's so simple, but the things you can do with it is like you could be like make such funny things and such cool things. It's stick animating is so much fun. I think I might do that soon. So yeah, we did dream jobs and then animating and oh, this is my favorite. I like this one. Ridiculous food items is what I have it listed as. Basically what this means is like some ridiculous item. It could be something like ridiculous you've eaten. It could be like really gross, really weird, really good, or it could be something that because you ate it, something weird happened, you know?
It's gonna be really hard for me because I can't remember anything that like I've eaten. That's ridiculous.
It's funny that you say that because I have a really good one, I think, and it's also really good in the fact that it has something to do with Dairy Queen.
So great.
So when I was young, and fun fact, the reason why I like cheese so much is because of Dairy Queen. When I was young and I was upset, my grandma would take me and my cousin to get Dairy Queen, and I would always get like a lot of cheese for my fries because I would always run out if I only had one. So that's why I really like cheese. There's a little fun fact. But one day it was my cousin's birthday. Not my cousin I was just talking about, but a different cousin we had to drive to. But we had to get the cake. So we went to Dairy Queen. I don't know why we did this because people did not think about the cake melting. On the drive. But anyways, we had to go get the cake at Dairy Queen, and it was chocolate, peanut butter, chocolate chunks in the cake, dark chocolate frosting, and like little shavings of dark chocolate on top. And what was it? I think that there was like the breading of the cake was also chocolate. I also got, I think I got a chocolate milkshake. I can't remember. But I wanted a slice of the cake before we left because it looked really good. This was probably the worst drive I've ever had. Because after eating only one bite of that cake, I had to shit so bad. It was the worst time ever because we had to drive for 40 minutes and I was sitting there having to shit and I couldn't.
That sounds like torture.
It was awful. And when I finally got to my cousins and I tried to rush in to go to the bathroom, everyone was trying to hug me and like say hi to me. I was trying to go to the bathroom. I shat in my pants.
Beautiful.
Yep. So we had to drive back home while I was in my shit-ridden pants.
Oh, dude.
To get me new pants.
Wow.
Oh, also the cake melted on the way there.
How long ago was this? Like a few weeks?
No. This was... Wait, really? Wow. It was like... I think I was like 11. So yeah. Me being 11... shitting myself in front of my family. It's lovely.
Well, I can't really say a ridiculous food that I've eaten. I really can't remember anything. Could I say something else instead of that? Do you have like an extra thing
Go for it.
that I could maybe answer?
Go for it.
No, I mean, like, do you have like an extra like?
Oh, okay.
Like question, topic, whatever. Because I really can't think of anything for the last one. Just come up with one like off your head. It's whatever.
And a bit.
What?
What is your favorite video that we've done?
That we've done?
Yeah, that we've done. Like, I mean, you could just do just me and you or the team in general. But what's your favorite video? I mean, most of the videos that we've done have been me and you.
I've definitely got to say all the fan fictions in general, because I have so much fun with those. I think it's so funny, and it's just I laugh a lot during them. It's good. It makes me happy doing fan fictions, and I think it's pretty original as well.
I think I was gonna say Castle Crashers, but I'd have to say the fan fictions as well, because
I've
the
enjoyed
comedic style that comes out of those. It's just it's that is our thing. Like, cause every time we do one of those, something is fucked up in the writing. Something is misspelled to where it sounds hilarious, or something is like worded wrong, and it sounds fucking stupid, and we make fun of it so well, and it's so good.
I think like the first time like we had an idea of doing like a fan fiction for the first time was on a live stream, but we eventually just made it like a separate video.
Yeah, we did Cheeze-Cast. That was one of the ones that didn't go up.
Oh yeah, it was meant to be a Cheeze-Cast one.
Yeah, but instead I was gonna upload the full thing and that fan fiction as an extra bit. Yeah. But that one never got uploaded for I don't remember why.
I'm gonna tell you now, I did not expect that to have 5,000 views.
Oh my god, I can't believe that. That was fucking ridiculous. Like in the first week, I think it was like 2,000. I think it was.
It's unbelievable.
It just shot through the roof.
None of the videos like really been that popular.
No, most of them did
fast at least.
About like 30. And that's a good thing for us. Some of them got like 50 or 100.
And we've got likes in the 60s, and we've only got one dislike, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I just love the fact that we'll have so much fun with them, and they're really well liked as well. No one complains.
I say that's my favorite video that we've done, but I gotta say my favorite video that I have ever done in my entire career with YouTube, I guess, is my first Let's Play I ever did of Metroid Fusion.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so fun. Like, I got into that. I was so happy. I was just loving the game. I uploaded 8 parts on the first day. I recorded 3 of them, and then I uploaded them all, and then recorded another one, uploaded it, recorded another one, uploaded it, recorded another one while the other one was uploading, and then uploaded that.
Oh my god.
I got the fucking entire 13 episode playthrough done in 2 days. And I uploaded behind the scenes of how I recorded it because I wanted to. And I was like, oh my god, that's what I want to be like right now, but I can't. And I don't know why.
It's so great, dude. Brings tears to my eyes.
Yes. It brought tears to my eyes when I
rewatched
it.
Did you have commentary on that as well? Or was
yes,
it just
I did.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I had to do this thing where I had to record with a camera because my software... No, what happened was I didn't want to have to render the with Camtasia. If you record the speakers, if you record it, it saves it as a project, so you have to re-render it from the project file.
I know all about that.
Yeah, and I didn't want to do that.
I used Camtasia for a while. It was just an absolute bitch. I
didn't want to do that, so I just recorded with AVI, and I just uploaded like that. So that's how I was able to upload 8 parts in one day. It was lovely. Oh my god, I don't even know that. No, that's not still up because I deleted all my videos on that channel.
I wish I could do that.
Oh yeah, me too. Now, to be honest, it's kind of difficult for me to do YouTube videos. I don't know why.
It's complicated for me. I really, really want to do more videos, but
Yes, I do. I do too.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like I feel really restricted because I am living in a house with my parents and stuff.
Yeah.
So when I get the urge to record, and that's normally sometime around late afternoon or something.
Right.
They'd be roaming around the house, and they'd come in my room once in a while,
right.
and most of the time it's at really bad times. You know this. You know this.
Yeah, I do. I
It's
know this firsthand.
It's happened on loads of occasions, and I feel really restricted because of that. But I've got a new PC now, and I'm hoping that will make new beginnings for
Hopefully.
my videos. And yeah,
You know,
I'm looking forward.
I gotta say, your parents, while they come in at the most inopportune times, for the most part, they have given me one of the best moments we have ever had together. Like,
Oh yeah. Well,
so we were in a Skype call. I don't know if you remember this. We were in a Skype call, and in the middle of our call, I don't remember why we were in a Skype call or what we were doing, but in the middle of the call, you said, "Oh, I gotta be quiet. My parents are in the room, and they don't like cussing," or something like that. So I was like, "Oh, okay." And I got right to my mic, and I was like, "Fuck, shit, ass, cock, dick." And I started yelling curse words, and you're like, "I have my headphones on," and I was like, "Damn it." Oh, it was lovely.
I can't even remember that.
That was one of my favorite moments of ever since this team started. Ever since I met you, that's my favorite moment.
I have no idea, dude. Was that like Castle Crashers or something?
I can't remember. I think it was Cry of Fear. When we tried to do that. Because I remember we weren't doing really anything at the time. Because I remember we weren't preoccupied with anything. We were playing a game, so I assumed it was when we were doing that because we were trying to figure out how to do it. And I was at my dad's.
Yeah, nothing ever worked for us. It was
No.
like, we tried Cry of Fear, we tried Terraria, we tried...
Like,
we
other
tried
people
all
do
kinds.
Cry of Fear co-op. Fine for them. We want to do it. Doesn't work. Other people do Terraria co-op. Works for them. Doesn't work for us. That was also because I had an illegal copy of Terraria.
Ooh.
I do have the full game now.
YouTube police.
On my phone and
I'm
on
dialing
the
them.
computer.
We've got a perpetrator.
But yeah.
Nah, I admit that I am guilty to that in the past as well.
Yeah.
In my early days, I will admit.
I did that too a lot. I still have illegal games on my computer.
I don't think I have anymore. I think
Got South Park: The Stick of Truth.
Oh, nice.
Age of
I think-
Mythology.
Oh, jeez.
Got
How many?
Dark Souls 1 and 2.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yep.
Well, on that, I think we should end it.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to end it. I'm a spitting image of what all good citizens should be. All
Good
internet
day.
citizens.
I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired.
So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, a like is very much appreciated. If you didn't enjoy, a dislike is just as much appreciated because we are bringing this back, and I am looking for suggestions on how we can improve this show. So if you want me to put up, I'm obviously going to be trying to put up gameplay of the games that we mentioned in this. But maybe even put up the videos that we mentioned in this. And hopefully that will be, I guess, entertaining to you guys and help you follow the show with us as we're talking about the games. Also, like I said, I've been thinking, I didn't say this, but I'm thinking about adding webcams. However, Tom isn't going to reveal his face until we hit a certain amount of subscribers. And we're not at 600 anymore, so maybe 600. Yeah, that sucks. We're at 590.
Well, I'll do it when I get a better webcam.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a webcam as well, but that's going to be more difficult because I don't have a job.
God damn.
So yeah, again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, and I have to piss.
Okay.